The crypto market is maturing, and one sign of that maturity is reduced volatility. It takes longer and longer to play out those cycles of ups and downs. Look at this Ethereum chart, for example. The first bear market took 300 days, the second bear market took 380 days, and the third bear market took 470 days. So those waves take longer and longer. We don't just see this with Ethereum, we see this with Bitcoin of course as well, because there's high correlation among crypto assets. The ups and downs get smaller in terms of magnitude, but they also take longer in duration. It appears as if the worst is over. This vertical line here is the Terra Luna collapse. This is when the Anchor protocol collapsed, all the main stable coins had a temporary depeg, UST never recovered. Now this chart here shows the market cap of all kinds of different stablecoins. It looks at DAI, it looks at USDC, it looks at USDT, it looks at BUSD, it looks at all of those stablecoins, and it aggregates how much of those stablecoins are currently being issued. And people were really running out of stablecoins with the Luna collapse. From the top to today, the stablecoin market cap went down by 27%. But it looks like in the last few months, this might be over. It looks like the decline is somewhat stopping. Maybe we even see a bit of a recovery since the beginning of October. Now, when we look at those stable coins and we measure them as a fraction of all of crypto, this is still going down. Again, the vertical line, this is when Terra Luna collapsed. And in the last months, the stablecoin dominance rather went down. People did not want to have a lot to do with stablecoins. So the market cap of stablecoins might now be stabilizing as a fraction of all of crypto. It's still going down though, because people still want to rather buy Bitcoin. Now, why do I say Bitcoin and not crypto? It's because most capital is now flowing into Bitcoin. There's a measure called Bitcoin dominance, and it looks at Bitcoin's market cap relative to the entire cryptocurrency space's market cap. That dominance is rising, and of course partly because people are anticipating the Bitcoin ETF approval, and with the ETF approval, that spot ETF approval, a lot of money is likely going to flow into Bitcoin specifically. Thus Bitcoin is outperforming the rest of crypto. But here's something interesting. Usually within crypto, the safe way is to park your money in something that's not volatile. And so when we see an outflow, or when we see the market cap of stablecoins contracting, then all of crypto is likely going to contract. Now we see this turnaround only since the beginning of October for the stablecoins. But look at this. This is the wrapped Bitcoin floating around. Again, the vertical line is Terra Luna. A lot of people didn't want to have anything to do with crypto, so the number of wrapped Bitcoin also went down. But here, the turnaround actually happened earlier. Already since March of this year, we do see wrapped Bitcoins expansion. So it appears as if people that want to park their money in something safe are now not getting into the stable coins, they are getting simply into Bitcoin. It's very interesting to see that the recovery happens first in Bitcoin and then maybe later in Ethereum and at the end in the altcoins. This is normally how the cycle goes. People simply allocate to Bitcoin, they dollar cost average in, they dollar cost average through the bear markets. As Bitcoin rises higher and higher, risk appetite increases, people move to Ethereum. Once Ethereum outperforms, that's then when the altcoins outperform. And so it will be very, very interesting to see what Ethereum dominance is going to do from here. If this long-term support will hold, and if Ethereum can actually gain versus the rest of the market in the next weeks. If the answer to this is yes, then probably we will see all of crypto expanding, and probably in a few months from now we will also see the altcoins finally outperforming when Bitcoin is at 50 or 60k. If we don't see this though, then the altcoins are probably also going to do quite poorly, because really risk appetite only goes up once Bitcoin has already risen. Look at this chart. This is the volatile altcoin market as a fraction of the entire crypto market. How well are the altcoins doing? And usually they are not doing so well, right? Usually this is going down. There was only one time where it really, in aggregate, the altcoins did very nicely. This was in January of 2021 to May of 2021. Since then, the altcoins tend to underperform the rest of crypto. Now, January of 2021, that was over here. So Bitcoin already went up by more than 1,000% from its lows before there was real altcoin speculation. Bitcoin already hit 2 times its prior all-time high, right? 40K instead of 20K. At that point, when the altcoins were really depressed and Bitcoin went so high, that's then when the altcoins outperformed. It's only those 5 months at the end of a bull market where there's hype interest, where there's everybody talking about crypto, that's when altcoins do well. Outside of that narrow time window, that's not the case. It's rather better to mainly be in Bitcoin or to have just very select few altcoin investments. A broad diversified basket of altcoins is doing worse than Bitcoin in most of the times. Currently, I'm betting on altcoins to underperform, but I am open to change my mind once Bitcoin rises higher, once it's at 50 or 60K. I will continue making videos in the meantime, 2 videos every day. Feel free to join our Telegram, link is down below.